Alice begins to see there is more going on that meets the eye. Why did this happen? Where did my team go? I need to check in. Why they left would be useful. I'm ready. I need to listen to them. She picks up the phone.
One of the blind spots of our achiever brain is our relationship to sensitivity. Being sensitive to what's happening in the environment and in relationship to others is seen as a problem in business. We've essentially said there's no place for it in business, so we haven't cultivated skillful sensitivity and are missing out on the benefits.
Years of research on the highly sensitive brain show that 20% of the population is highly sensitive, and that specific areas of the brain are active in a person who demonstrates high sensitivity. You'll see traits such as creativity. A sensitive brain is wired to make connections between vastly different concepts. Sensitive minds can blend frames of reference. You'll see sensory intelligence. A sensitive brain is more aware of the environment and does more with that knowledge. A depth of processing. A sensitive brain takes in more information and is able to do more with it. You'll see depth of emotion. A sensitive brain has the master key to the human spirit. It brings together information about emotions, values, and sensory data, adding depth and a high degree of self-awareness. Interestingly enough, sensitivity is increasingly seen as a positive trait. For example, a recent Harvard Business Review article in April 23, the headline said, "Sensitivity can be a superpower at work."
The sensitive mind is linked to brilliance and is more capable of integrating complexity. In the new world, if you can't integrate complexity, it won't go well. Cultivating sensitivity can do that, an evolutionary advantage needed for our time. If we stop making it a problem, even more people we don't think of as sensitive may become more sensitive. Even people who would never imagine they're sensitive might cultivate it a little if they thought it was okay. And even if there's only 20% who are quote-unquote sensitive, everyone could benefit from being a little more sensitive. If you're a leader when there's 11 billion bits of information coming at you, will you have enough skill of sensitivity to distinguish signal to noise?
Yeah, the achiever brain. For the achiever brain, it's harder to find signal to noise because of a focus on presets. Anything outside a preset for the achiever brain is noise. We miss the very signal we need to be present to because we call it noise. Can you increase your skill with sensitivity to the signal you need to attune to while letting go of the noise? That's developing your ability to hone in on the signal without being overwhelmed by the noise.
If our environment is radically changing day to day, the rules for business will also change daily. Increasing your range of sensitivity means you're much more likely to be successful in reading the incoming signals.
Boy, as a CEO, this has many implications. No longer confined by business as usual walls and frames, businesses and business leaders can more accurately and skillfully navigate this new world, picking up on what's happening at the edge. That's really a business advantage, to be able to read what's happening outside the city walls, you might say, at the edge where the readying for next is already happening. The sensitive person can pick up on what's already incoming.
Can you read the environment? Can you read it accurately? Can you accurately read and condense the complexity? Because as the environment becomes more trans-contextually complex, cross-discipline, cross-cultural, cross-functional, cross-domain, your skill with sensitivity will become a skill to develop so you can pick up on what's incoming from the future that wants to happen.
Stay tuned for Alice's adventure in further micro collections.